Ladies and gentlemen, dreamers of destiny, seekers of substance, I greet you not as a lecturer nor a philosopher, but as one who once stumbled in darkness and learned that wealth in all its forms begins in the sanctum of the human mind. The world is filled with men and women who tiptoe through life, wishing instead of desiring, hoping instead of planning, and quitting instead of persisting. But I have come to tell you that this life, your life, can be reshaped, redefined, and redirected by thought. For thoughts are things. They are powerful things when allied with definiteness of purpose, burning desire, and unyielding persistence. This is not mysticism. It is a philosophy born of 25 years of research, built upon the tested wisdom of 500 of the most successful men in America. It is the Andrew Carnegie formula, a formula so potent that it transformed penniless men into millionaires, gave voice to the voiceless, and shaped industrial empires from whispers of dreams. Let us begin with the first commandment of wealth: desire, not idle wishes, not momentary fascination, but a burning, pulsating, white-hot obsession that seizes your soul and will not let go. Edwin C. Barnes did not become Thomas Edison's partner through charm or chance. He became his partner because he burned all bridges behind him. He was willing to work in obscurity for years, all for the opportunity to seize his one great aim. That is the kind of desire you must cultivate, one that speaks louder than logic, one that defies the evidence of your senses, one that says, I will, not I'll try. Desire is the starting point of all achievement. But desire alone is not enough. You must mix it with faith. Faith is the element that turns ordinary thoughts into vibrations of power. It is the elixir that transforms defeat into triumph. And faith can be induced, cultivated, created through autosuggestion. Twice daily, you must speak your desire aloud. Feel it, visualize it, believe yourself already in possession of that which you seek. Read your goals before you sleep and upon waking. Plant your intentions deep in the subconscious soil of your mind and tend them daily with belief. When the subconscious accepts your desire as true, it will summon every force, visible and invisible, to bend the world in your favor. Now, let me speak of something too often dismissed: specialized knowledge. We are taught in school to know much about many things, but riches are reserved for those who know much about one thing and then organize that knowledge into a definite plan. Find your area of mastery, learn it deeply, then leverage it. And once you have your knowledge, imagine. For imagination is the workshop of the mind. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. Every fortune ever amassed was once a faint whisper in the dark. Do not underestimate the power of synthetic imagination, the ability to rearrange old ideas into new plans, or creative imagination, through which the infinite intelligence whispers. Yet, imagination without action is delusion. That's why organized planning is essential. Make a plan, even if imperfect. Execute it. Fail fast. Learn. Revise. But never drift. Remember, leaders make decisions quickly and change them rarely. Drifters waver endlessly and accomplish nothing. Your success will rise in direct proportion to your decision and your persistence. I have never known a successful man who did not encounter temporary defeat. Often it arrives just before victory. Many stop 3 feet from gold. But those who persist, those who refuse to give up when the going gets hard, eventually win. Not because fate favors them, but because they wear down resistance. Now allow me to speak of one of the greatest untapped powers in the world, the mastermind. When 2 or more minds come together in harmony to pursue a definite aim, a third, invisible force arises, a collective mind greater than the sum of its parts. You must surround yourself with thinkers, dreamers, doers. From them you will draw strength, clarity, and wisdom beyond your own. But remember, the mind must be governed, not by whims or emotions, but by principle. That is why we must learn to harness even our sex energy, the most powerful creative force known to man, and transmute it into productive ambition. And within the deepest levels of your being lies your subconscious mind, where all your thoughts, fears, hopes, and beliefs are stored. What you feed it, it will act upon. It is the spiritual womb from which all realities are born. Your brain, ladies and gentlemen, is both a broadcasting and receiving station for thought. It receives inspiration from the subconscious and the infinite and sends out your vibrational signature to the world. Guard your thoughts. Nurture only those you wish to see manifest. And finally, the sixth sense, the door to the temple of wisdom. It will not speak to you until you have mastered the other 12 principles. But once it does, it will come as a sudden flash, a hunch, an intuition that whispers truth. Do not ignore it. Now let us confront the 6 ghosts of fear: poverty, criticism, ill health, loss of love, old age, and death. These are the thieves of greatness. They live in your mind, not in the world. Banish them. Replace them with love, faith, confidence, enthusiasm, initiative, and self-discipline. You were not born to be average. You were born to create, to build, to rise. If you leave today with one truth, let it be this: every achievement, every fortune, every empire was once an idea. What idea now lives in you? What dream nags at your heart, refusing to die? What legacy will you leave? The secret of wealth, of love, of greatness is no longer a secret. It is written in these pages, and I have spoken it now before you. All achievement begins with a burning desire. Are you ready to desire greatly? Then go, think, and grow rich.